Hey everybody, it's Jim from Cigars and Other Dude Stuff. Man, it is a wintry day today. We're getting about, I don't know, 5 or 6 inches of snow and it's about 10 or 12 degrees. So I'm nice and warm and cozy in the cigar hut though with the heater on. So far so good. And I'm really happy to be reviewing the Perdomo 30th Anniversary Connecticut. And these aren't easy to get. The 30th anniversary stands for the 30th year of Perdomo being in business, which is actually in 2022. But there were some problems with production, actually, of the packaging and the boxing and stuff like that dragged it out. And it wasn't introduced till the very, very end of 2023, or in really, for all intents and purposes, early 2024. So it's been out about a year. And they only released it to about 75 stores when it was first released, and they've been gradually increasing it. The Perdomo line is really primarily the 10th, 20th, and 30th anniversary lines, although they do have Lot 23, and they also have a Habano barrel-aged line that's really nice too, that I think I've reviewed one from. One thing I like about Perdomo is they don't shy away from doing Connecticut's. A lot of cigar companies make stronger cigars, and then Connecticut's are kind of an afterthought. But Perdomo's always been very, very attentive to Connecticut cigar smokers. This has gotten pretty good ratings. I've seen 92, 93, but I saw a blurb that Cigar Journal actually named this very high and named Perdomo as their top brand for 2024, which I don't disagree with. I'm telling you, Perdomo, they've done so much. I was telling you about their problems with packaging and stuff. They incorporated that and they integrated that into their business. So now they make their own stuff for a lot of their packaging. And also farming, they've come a long, long way in the 30 years that they've been in business. Let's take a look at the cigar. You can see the Perdomo band on it. And their bands are very distinctive and they keep kind of a theme through the whole product line, which I think is really cool. All right, I am going to get this thing lit up and get back to you with a final report in a few minutes. All right, I'm back, just about done with this Perdomo 30th Anniversary Connecticut. And this is a Robusto size I was smoking. We're at about 40 minutes right now, which is pretty nice. One thing I should mention that I didn't mention before is that the big selling point of this cigar is, believe it or not, the wrapper on this has been aged 15 years, barrel aged 15 years, which Perdomo is really good at barrel aging a lot of their tobacco. And man, that's impressive. Also, according to the company, a lot of the filler in here is 15 years age as well. I showed you the band before on it, and it was interesting because the band is all in one piece, that great big honking band. That band takes up a lot of the cigar. And so I found myself trying to inch it down because Connecticut's, I really wreck Connecticut's because I manhandle cigars and they tend to crack and stuff. You can see no problems here. But I kept the band on as long as I could and kind of slid it down to the end. But it took up a lot of the cigar, that band did. Also, this is the 30th anniversary is unique in the sense that it's box pressed, but this is a very, very soft box press, almost more like an oval. And I took a little picture to show you of that. In terms of construction, this is a well-made cigar. I really like the thickness of the wrapper. Like I said, I tend to destroy wrappers. And I did not do that at all, even after I took the band off. So I was pretty impressed by that. Also, no relights at all, burned clean straight through, and I took some pictures to show you of that as well. One thing that I did that's kind of unusual is I paired this today with coffee. And because it's a pretty cold day, number one, I don't want to be sitting out here drinking a cold drink. But secondly, it's a really good fit for that. So if you do decide to try this cigar, I would pair it up with coffee. In terms of flavor profile, it really has a nice cedar taste to it. Also, cashews come into play, and it's got a little caramel sweetness, which I found very, very appealing. So let me give this a rating. And one thing I don't mention very often in my videos is how my rating system works. And I did want to kind of fill you in on that, just so you know, because I've been giving a lot of cigars high ratings lately, and that's a good thing, I guess, because I've enjoyed them. But if I give a cigar a 9 or a 9.5, That is a very good sign. That is really a cigar you should try. 8.58, that means it's a very good cigar. If I'm below an 8, that means it's an okay cigar. And if I get below a 7, though, that tends to mean it's really not that great of a cigar. But like I said, I've been on a bit of a winning streak lately in terms of ratings. And that doesn't stop here. Construction, like I said before, excellent, excellent. And the flavor, very, very good for a Connecticut. I'd rate it as a medium body. Strength, maybe medium. It's got a little bit of spice to it, not a heck of a lot. Overall, very, very pleasant cigar to smoke. For Connecticut, I like it a lot. Overall rating, all things considered, I'm going to give this a 9.0. Really a nice cigar. Perdomo also, besides all the other compliments I've given them, really sells cigars in a moderate price point. I think this was 12 or 13 bucks. I don't recall exactly how much it was. A lot of the Perdomo cigars fall in that $10 to $14 or $15 range, which these days is what I consider a moderately priced cigar. And for the quality, I think it's a good value. Giving this one a 9.0, very good cigar. Definitely worth trying if you can get your hands on one. Check around with your local shops and go to the biggest shop that has the best selection, and hopefully they'll have it. All right, that's all I got today on this cold, wintry day from Cigars and Other Dude Stuff. I will see you next time.